Good morning, Toronto. It's a Monday. It's a little gray, whatever. I'm Sid Sixero. Dina Pugliese off this week. Danielle Michaud has been kind enough to sit in. Actually, not this week. She'll be back Thursday. Danielle will be here all 3 days.
Yes.
Good morning to Steph. Good morning, Frank. Good morning, Devo. Just everyone say hi to me so your mics are up.
Good morning.
Hi, Sid.
Mic check is good.
Hi.
TikTok star
Can you hear
Addis.
me?
Yeah, I got you. We got you, Joey Jeremiah. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow.
TikTok star Addison Rae. This went viral over the weekend. People were upset. She landed a big gig as a UFC correspondent. Now she got backlash because she sent out the following tweet on the UFC red carpet. There was a huge pay-per-view over the weekend. Conor McGregor broke his leg. It was crazy. But this also got a lot of buzz. She wrote, quote, "I studied broadcast journalism in college for 3 whole months to prepare for this moment." Again, that's what TikTok star Addison Rae tweeted. She dropped out of LSU to be a TikTok star, which I'm not
It's all
faulting
the
her
rage
for.
these days, I think.
Now, she has apparently been dropped by the UFC after this comment, sending out a post saying, "Never mind, y'all got me fired." But people lost their minds because she suggested that the whole 3 months of training for journalism got her this gig. Danielle, you first. Were you upset by the tweet, the post, anything about it?
Absolutely not. I did not care one iota about this. And she's joking. She's clearly joking. And I think the UFC is pumped because she did exactly why they brought her in there. It's to create buzz about absolutely nothing. I can't even believe that this is such a huge story. People are talking more about this than they are the actual fight or the fact that McGregor's leg broke like a little toothpick. So yeah, this is a big deal. I could care less. I did go to school for broadcasting and I still don't care. So I don't know, Devo, does this rattle your cage at all?
Not at all. I didn't go to school for broadcasting. Here we are. You could tell I didn't go by the last segment when my mic wasn't on.
Don't do that.
There you go. Clearly.
do that.
But I'm not offended by it. I don't care, man. She's having fun with it. She's joking. She's got 40 million followers. She did what she was supposed to do. She did one interview with Dustin for social media. That was it. It was all in good fun.
Steph, your take, because I think a lot of people had issues with the phrasing of that tweet. And listen, a lot of things get lost in a lot of sarcasm gets lost in translation on social media, as we know. But this young lady has a massive, massive following. Sometimes you got to be a little careful with the phrasing if you don't want some of the backlash.
Oh, totally. And I mean, we're kind of in a world where, like, we just have like influencers. That's what they do. Is influence people to watch stuff and do stuff. I think that her tweet was a little bit in poor taste. I feel like she should have just covered the UFC and nobody would have even thought anything of it, really, because like we see celebrities and influencers do stuff like that all the time. But yeah, a little bit in poor taste, and she should have just kept her head down and did the thing. I really honestly think that it's not really who you're like what you know, it's who you know when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah, and a lot of people would argue that's at least getting a shot on broadcasting. That's maybe 30 to 40% of the deal at times, not for everybody, but at times. Frankie, is this simply people getting angry at the insinuation? I didn't really have to pay any dues to do this. Is that all that's going on here?
Well, she's kind of mocking those people that actually have done and paid their dues. Full transparency, I didn't go to broadcast as well, but, I have a lot of life experience that brought me to this moment today. But as well, the other part, too, we often forget that school brings many people to certain levels, but then also raw talent brings people to the next level. So you need a little bit of everything. Some people will drop out of school because it's just not working for them in that moment, and they'll go on to create wonderful, big, large businesses and create great things as well. So you don't necessarily need school to reach your dream or your goal, but what you do need to be is respectful to those that have done it. So I think the wording, the terminology, the way the phrasing has been done, she poked at people, but maybe she did that as well for the reaction. Maybe she wants this, because any talk is good talk.
Listen, these young people today are pretty shrewd with how they do things, as we know. Frankie, I don't dispute that at all. I'll say this about broadcasting in general with all of us here, and I think we can all concur on this. It's one thing to get an opportunity in this business. It's another thing to be doing this 15 years.
Yes.
20 years, hell, 5 years, right? So for anyone upset at, well, such and such didn't get or didn't earn the opportunity, that's not really the problem, because what you're going to find out is, do they want it? What you're going to find out is, do they want to work the long weekends?
Oh, yeah.
Do they want to work the nights, Danielle?
Do you want to miss every important occasion that
Ever.
usually pops up in your life? You're not there. You have to explain to every friend what's going on.
Do you want to have one of our bosses say, can you work New Year's Eve? If you fight through that, you can have a business. And unless you do that, you're not in this business. But whatever.
No.
Enjoy your shot. It's 8 o'clock. You're watching BT. You gotta want it, kids.